What is up, you guys? It's Lex. Welcome back to my channel. Today, I'm a little bit stressed. I am gonna be attempting to do something I've never done before, which is pulling the transmission of my Evo 8. If you haven't seen my last video, I install a forward-facing turbo kit on this car, so if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. But that being said, I did need to upgrade my clutch, so I went with the ACT twin disc. It's already 4 o'clock, so it's gonna be a long night. Roni's here to help me if I do need it, which I will need it. So without further ado, let's get right into it. I'm gonna drain the transmission fluid. Now I'm gonna drain the T-case fluid. Just gonna pull this back. Oh, I got it. So I'm working on removing these transmission bolts, but they're all extremely loose. So I'm literally just using my fingers right now and taking them out. So when they go back in, we'll make sure they're tight. Okay, well, not sure if you guys can see, we tried to get a really bad recording of us doing this, but we just separated the steering shaft so we can go ahead and lower the subframe.
Harder.
This is not nearly hard enough, huh?
There's no limit.
So Roni's just helping me get out that rear subframe mount. You guys probably can't see that right there.
Yeah, that bolt usually doesn't fight us as much, but you know.
It's fighting us today.
Back one up.
There we go.
Back and forth, back and forth. Keep going. No. Fine.
Okay.
I don't know if you want it. You good?
Yeah. All right, guys, so as you just saw, I went ahead and I took off all the piping, I took off all the bolts, and I went ahead and lowered the subframe and pulled the T-case. Danny just came with a new T-case, so I'll show you guys that. We're just about ready to pull the transmission. There's just a few bolts left. Guys, I'm scared. What if it falls? Just come here, yeah. I'm kind of scared right now.
Yay!
That's it.com.
He's so excited.
I know, babe, because it's scary for me. But I did it. Alright guys, it was making about 400 foot-pounds of torque, but look at that. You can see the waviness.
Good run of launches too. Looks like it has material, but you know, it's starting to glaze. But yeah, that's a lot of heat.
Alright guys, so the clutch is off, the flywheel is off, the rear main seal looks pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and just clean this and then put the new flywheel on. The new flywheel is on. I have some new flywheel bolts with a little bit of red Loctite. I'm just gonna walk these on with my hand and then we'll go ahead and tighten them.
There you go.
New clutch going on.
There you go, ma'am.
Thank you, what a gentleman. I get to use Ronnie's new torque wrench.
What's the slogan?
That's it.com.
What we want to do is, we had a lot of clutch dust and debris from the disc material. What we want to do is we just want to brake clean the inside of the bell housing, and what we're going to do, even though the throttle bearing feels really good, we're going to replace it with another OEM, not the ACT part number. These go out, so we don't use them. We use OEM ones. So this is a brand new Mitsubishi throttle bearing. We're going to replace that, and we'll just show you the process real quick. It's super easy. One thing a lot of guys make a mistake of doing during the installs, they put too much lube on the shaft and the that's kind of funny. They put a little bit too much lube on the shaft and on the fork and on everything, and the problem with that is, while it might seem like a good idea, it's really not, because as the input shaft starts spin, as the engine spins and this input shaft spins, it just starts throwing that grease everywhere, and if it gets on the discs, they start slipping prematurely. So we're going to show you guys how to replace that real quick, and then transmission is going to go back in.
Don't put too much lube on your shaft.
Don't put too much lube on the shaft. Just the right amount. I'll show you guys what the right amount is. Sometimes it'll fight you guys quite a bit, so don't be surprised if you have to get on this thing with a chisel and try to hammer it out. We've had to do that before. That's literally it. Like, you legitimately don't need more than that. That's it, just enough for it not to bind. On this one, you can get a little bit more liberal, but as you guys can see, I'm not applying too much to it. Then same thing with the actual throttle bearing and the fork. What we want to do is put a little bit on the ears of the forks, on the fork. So just right there, and not too much. And then the throttle bearing itself doesn't need any, because it's going to ride on this and it's going to be on the fork. So just like so, I'm going to put it in. So the springs, obviously there's an orientation, like if I put it here, this is not going to provide any spring, so these are directional. So, wow, that went a little too smooth. Things never go that smooth. Just push the spring behind the fork, like so. Voila.
I'm putting the slave cylinder in right now. Just gonna go ahead and slide that in. So it's like midnight right now, but I just finished putting on the upper transmission bolts, the shift linkage, and the transmission harness. I'm gonna go ahead and lift the car back up. I'm gonna put on that new transfer case, and then I'm also going to put the subframe back on. So let's do that. While the transfer case was out, we decided to upgrade. Here's the new one. She's all shiny. She has a hardened ring and pinion, and also has a wave track LSD. Transfer case is in, and that was a workout. So Roni is now gonna put in the subframe because your girl's tired.
It's okay. I'll do the man handling right now.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. It's done.
Guys, I'm using some OEM LSD 90 gear oil. Just gonna fill it up. Like so. For the trend. Good morning. Using some OEM 85 weight gear oil for the transmission.
There we go. There we go. And I go. Yes! Yes!
We just finished putting everything back together.
That's Danny at 2:30 a.m.
We finished putting everything back together. I'm really surprised I didn't make any mistakes. It took me like 6 hours, you guys.
7
7 hours.
Fine. I mean, still no mistakes were made, and it was your first time doing this, so.
This was not that fun, but we got it done. I'm really happy with the new clutch. It really just feels like the stock clutch, which is amazing. Yeah, thank you so much for helping me. We're gonna go home and sleep because we're freaking dying right now. Thank you guys so much for watching this week's video. Make sure to give it a thumbs up, hit that bell notification, hit that subscribe button, and we'll see you guys next time.